staying on the, I just, since we were talking about marijuana at the golf course, I had another story. I just thought I'd keep the theme for the rest of the hour.
Keep going. I'm high as AF right now. That's not true.
So in Colorado, of course, there's been a lot of news, recently about the ballot in Colorado and people not being on the ballot and being on the ballot. Well, this girl's on the ballot and doesn't want to be on the ballot. She's 39 years old. Her name is Crystal Gable. And she just found out that she is running for president. And she's not happy about it. She did not plan to run and doesn't want to run, but she will be on the ballot in Minnesota's primary, running as the Legal Marijuana Now Party candidate. I'm like, how does that happen? Well, she is a marijuana activist.
There you go.
Yeah.
Say no more.
Yeah. And she's run for political office before, but this happened because she used to be in the how do you say it again? Where'd it go? The Legal Marijuana Now Party Facebook group. And they nominated her without her permission. They thought sure she'd be cool with it, And she only found out because she had a Google alert set up for her own name, and Minnesota's primary is coming up on March 5th, and now it's too late to have her name removed.
Well, you don't have anything to worry about, honey. You're not going to win.
Well, she's actively telling people, do not vote for me.
Done.
But what if they did? Just because.
Sounds like a movie.
Right?
I didn't want to be elected for president, and I got elected as president.
Yeah, exactly. She says we all have a common law right not to be forced to be candidates, and she called the whole thing anti-democratic. I don't know. If somebody did that to me, I might start campaigning.
What would you do if you were president?
Oh my gosh. Dude.
You think about that for a second.
I mean...
Kelly, what would you do if you were president?
I would never be. That's absolutely nothing I would ever even fantasize about, Lewis. How about you?
We're playing hypothetical.
No, I can't even hypothetical. I wouldn't do anything. I wouldn't have the first clue of what to do as president.
People would hate me. I'd be fining people for not using turn signals.
That's what you use your powers for? Turn signals?
I'd set a minimum speed limit for the left lane.
Oh, man.
Stuff like that.
I'm sure everybody thinks they have all the answers, but...
I think I have zero answers. Maybe I'm in the minority, but I wouldn't literally know the first thing to do in any political office. I have no idea how that works.
I can guarantee you, whatever I did do, half the people wouldn't like it.
I would sit down with the world leaders, and I'm like, look... We needed to come to a decision, so there's only one fair way to do this. Here's your controller. Here's my controller. Boot up Madden. A good ass kicking is what you need right now, and that'll solve world problems. And then I'll live stream my OnlyFans from the Oval Office so the world can see what the president's up to.
I think it sounds like a nightmare to be in politics at any level. Any level. I don't even want to be Central Committee. Don't want any type of politics
Politics
in my life.
in general or my OnlyFans Oval Office thing?
Politics in general. Well, yeah, that's it. Yeah, really. But it's just like, I don't know, man. I don't know how you unify the country.
You don't.
Because I always feel like they don't want it unified. Until they can prove me otherwise.
Doug Lewis is tackling the real issues.
See? No turn signals.
You know the other thing I would set a law for? If you're going to put out construction barrels in the month of February, your ass better start working on the road. Not barrel it all off so we're all inconvenienced, and then the first guy goes out there with one shovel in August. That would change.
That's a great thing. You are so right about that.
Have you seen that?
Yes.
6 months of barrels. They start at the end of the summer. One guy works, 5 guys standing around. If the other guy goes to hell, whoa. The contract states that only Fred will touch the shovel. No one else help. We all observe for 3 more months.
On that note, I want to know what's going on at Intel because it's right by where I live, and I never see work being done.
But
literally on the site, there is nothing building up. I don't see anything, and it's supposed to open next year. Nothing is happening. Is it because it's winter? Construction people, let me know. Are you working over there at Intel? Because I never, ever, ever see it. And furthermore, all the roads are ripped up around me, and
nobody works on them.
I mean, I see people there, but I don't see a lot of progress.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than seeing the roads torn up and nobody doing anything.
No offense, but listen, the drainage on the road, that main drag that goes by Intel, is terrible. Every time it rains, like a tiny bit, there are these gigantic puddles all across the road. What is happening over there, Jersey Township? Please tell me. New Albany, what you doing?
Right?
I don't get it. I'm fired up about it because it's like my car. I get it washed and literally I have to think of another route to work because it's filthy the next time I touch Mink Street.
Yeah, that's annoying.
Ugh.
Yeah.
But I do want to know what's going on over at Intel. Why is nothing happening?
Could be a permit issue that is tied up or a money issue because I've seen places before where they have these great ideas and they're going to build something. They start it and then they run out of money.
Well, they supposedly have billions from the CHIPS Act. I mean, and maybe the work is going on. So Mike said Intel's being built underground, which I know that's not true, but there's probably a lot of work going on underground, I would think. Is that what's happening right now? How are you opening in 1 year? That's what I want. It's your massive complex. How? I know we have construction people listening. Yeah. Please tell me what's happening. 99-700, please text me.
Thank you, Chelsea. And Doug, his first act as president will be to reinstate the ladies of the night coming to town.
Oh, my gosh. All right.